adjusted correctly. Hello, I'm driving. Willie's live. Okay, share. I'm live. William is live, and I'm driving. I'm always driving. Nobody is here. I just put EPOD because I don't really. It's just. I'm gonna do a video for Web Got Talent, but I mean I'm really talentless. I mean I can drive and I can kick ass. That's pretty much like kicking ass and driving. That's kind of my thing. I can drive and I can kick ass. That's all. Actually, I mean, I would love to get into the wrestling talk, but all my stuff is, you know, it's all from the old days, and I don't think anyone really cares about those times. Like, I can do like an autobiography, or I can do like hey, Eddie Hodge in the old days, or Dr. S.T. Williams because I'm related, and you know all this other stuff. And I still think I could do a American football stream. That is something everybody does, so I don't think it'd really go. I've got about an hour. I figured I'd stream for an hour. Oh, my hands smell like I think I'll wipe my ass with them. Jesus. Scared me. Weird. But anyways, I'm gonna take a shower. I'm gonna shave. Cut my hair because you know it's long. Look at that. It's too long. Blonde hair and all silver foxing it. I'm driving my truck and I'm kicking ass. I'm out of coffee. Fuck it. If anyone gets in here, please type in the chat because I want to see kind of what it does. I just want someone to type in the chat. I want to see if I can read it. Because I'm having trouble figuring out how to read the damn thing. I want it to show up on my screen so I can respond and conversate, you know. Let it just be talking. I want to turn the radio on, but I can't. You can't turn the radio on because, you know, copyright. I don't want to have YouTube be like, oh, you can't play that fucking song because, you know, douchebags, cocksuckers. Hey, that's a tree they cut the fuck out of right there. Too many trees close to the road. I could show the road, but yeah, nobody really gets the fuck to see the road. Everybody wants to see me, so, you know, hey. Is everybody doing like the web videos? The Web Got Talent? I just don't think it's not being promoted enough. I'm the web idol, so as a web idol, you know, I am the web idol winner. I mean, well, not me per se. It's not me as much as it's not me as much as it's Willie Idol, my alternate persona. You know, the hell of a singer. Yeah, he rocks it. Oh man, imagine Willie Idol with the Essex Boys. That would be insane. I wonder if the Essex Boys would play and have Willie Idol come out on stage and twerk. Well, I'd have to get back to eating. I lost a lot of weight. I mean, I can do it. I'd have to have about a month to really pick up. I got to, you know, hit the McDonald's, hit the KFC, get those carbs, Panera Breads. Yeah, get all those carbs. Carb load. Yeah, carb load. Got to get in shape for my Willie Idol performance. That'd be awesome. Anyways, Well, I'm just sitting here bobbing along, not doing a whole lot. I was watching James Pretty. You guys should check him out. Like he fixes trucks, and if you just like, I mean, a chill stream, he fixes trucks. I love it when it's just working. He shows the actual work. That's amazing. I don't know why James Pretty. I don't know why he's not getting as many followers, because I mean, he's got a good look, good personality, and his wife, she makes like she loves spider keychains. She makes you a keychain with spiders in it. I mean, she can pose them. I was watching her. She was on there doing that. I'll meet the guy whenever I get a chance. I really would enjoy meeting James Pretty. If I was going to promote anybody, it'd be Dave in real life and James Pretty. They're just, I mean, I've talked to them and yeah, I am just now hitting St. Louis, if you're curious. I came out last night. I come out of Shippensburg, Pennsylvania, heading back home. Actually, I'm in St. Louis now. I'll be in Carthage, Missouri, where I deliver to our Carthage Underground, to our cold storage, and pretty much all I've been doing is just cold storage stuff. Now we're starting to ship things out. We're, it's about halfway, I think around June, July, we'll start going to the grocery stores, and you'll start seeing food coming back out. But until then, I mean, our food prices are still high, but we're getting there. I mean, they had to restock the food that we used during the pandemic and the years after. So the last 3 years, and our food supplies are back up. So now we're going to start filling the shelves, and you guys will see it here 2023. I mean, I'm thinking around August you'll see a huge change. You'll see so much product, and then it'll be replaced just as soon as you buy it. Like, I mean, you're really changing what we're doing, but we're gonna try and start. Wait, am I going the right way? Yeah, it's kind of hard to not go the right way, because it's kind of like, I do this, I can drive in my sleep. I mean, I pretty much run all these roads, all these highways. I've pretty much driven just about everywhere there is to drive. I mean, I've been in so many little towns, I forgot. And I'll come up on and be like, oh wait, look, we gotta take the next left. Like, I already know what I have to do. It's crazy. I've been driving for a very long time. I mean, I was out of it for a little while. Man, I'm back in it. I love it. Like, the movement. I know it's technically, I've pretty much relegated myself to be just a driver, but I mean, I still take care of my businesses and all my investments, but it's just, I don't have to be out here driving necessarily, but I kind of do, because I have contracts, and I do have contracts all over the WWE. I have contracts with Stage Call. I have some contracts with I have a really good lucrative one with grocery warehouses. So that's kind of what I'm focusing on myself, because we're doing the stadium foods and stuff like that. So, but I got drivers that take care of that. My trucks are leased to Stage Call. Stage Call takes care of that. I did that. It's amazing. This is where I'm lacking right now in my trucking, my trucking company. So this is where I have to be right now, just to get everything caught up, because we had 90 loads out of Laredo to Detroit, Michigan for SummerSlam. Like, it's not not all of them are for the wrestling, but they went to the arena because they're refurbishing, they're putting new paddings on the seats, and then the food. I mean, they have concerts and stuff and games and stuff for them constant, but we've dropped off supplies that are directly for SummerSlam, which will be in Detroit, Michigan, which is, and I still got some freight. I got other guys on those right now, and to be able to put those on that, I have to drive this freight, which, contracts are important. When you're in any business, doesn't matter what contracts they are, you got to fill them. You got to put, I don't care how much money you make. I don't have to work, but, in order for me to sustain that and to not start hemorrhaging and lose my contracts, I have to fill those contracts. So if I can't drive, I got to find somebody who does. And that's what I've been doing. It's hard to find really good drivers. Like, I need guys that pay attention. I need guys that really want to work. And it's a hard combination to find. I mean, this industry we need so many drivers. These trucks I'm going with now they're easy to drive. The driving part's easy. It's the hard thing for it is, the driving. You have to drive so much that, see. Now I just went over and they have weight, so even though they're closed, it checks my weight and I get a bypass signal. These have all the electronics, everything on it. But if you go too far to the right, it'll beep and warn you. And then if you look far to the left, it will warn you the same. I mean, these trucks are built amazing. They have all this technology and all this electronics. Follow too close, it'll warn you. It'll shut you down. This has automatic braking. If you get too close to a truck or if there's an accident, it will automatically brake for you. Now, the timing on it is different. My reaction time is way faster than what the AI or the computer is set. But you can set them to be, your system's, whatever it is, all the sensors, you set those to heat at a certain degree. I can't find the word, I don't know why. But see, like right there, even though I'm in the lane, it does mess up sometimes. Like if it shows like some jackass like runs a white line or something. I thought about getting into promoting some indie wrestling, but man, we got so much of that. Around here, around where I live, I mean, right smack dab in Joplin, we got so many events that you throw a quarter to find someone to find a sports promoter. There's promoters everywhere. There's guys that are established that aren't doing so well, and then there's some that are new that do okay. We got the casinos from Oklahoma. I mean, it's just so MMA now is like every other person you meet in Joplin, Missouri is in MMA. It's exploded in this area. Now it's kind of leaning off a little bit. But as far as wrestling, I mean, we've got the promotions around here, it's just insanity. And I know no one's in chat, no one's viewing, no one's looking. I'm just testing the thing. But it's hard to get into around here. I go to Indianapolis a lot. Indianapolis, Indiana. I mean, it's insanity there. I go up to the Northeast, but I haven't gotten to because I've got contracts to go up there, and I can go anywhere I want. But I got these contracts that these have to be caught up. I've been putting these off. It's at a point where I'm going to lose these if I don't just get to work and get on them. So that's what I've been doing. 3 miles ahead. Just basically out here getting myself caught up. It's kind of like my, working vacation. Honestly, driving a truck is mind-numbing. It's so mind-numbing that it's just beautiful. I still take care of my business, don't get me wrong. I'm still doing everything on top of it. But it's just so mind-numbing that it's relaxing, it's calming, and I gotta have like things to do. Like I gotta be doing something to enjoy anything. At night, I can relax. I think that's why I like Days Chat and Web and stuff so much, because that's my downtime. I mean, I'm able to go into chat. Moderating has made it really nice. Like, I mean, I mess around and I love messing around with chat and all that. But, I mean, it's just fun. I mean, but see, I'm out here driving. I'll pull over. Sometimes I'll just pull over and be like, oh, I'm going to go do this. I mean, here lately I've been so busy getting these caught up. And I think once I get these caught up, once I get these contracts, these loads caught up, I'll be able to relax a little bit. Then I can be online a little more. It's just the timing is a little off because I should have just waited or put someone else on these, but I hate pushing my drivers. I hate pushing anybody to do something I won't do myself. I mean, I'm just that kind of person. I'm not going to make someone else do something or ask someone else to do something that I'm not willing or capable of doing myself. I mean, it's just, miles ahead. Proceed ahead as name changes. It helps me because I know that I have a system, so that enables me to do correct routing and tell guys, well, if you do it this way, this is the way I did it. And I mean, there's lots of rounds like that, but that's old school. Like, roads change so much, and just not knowing where to go and what to do. Now here in the summertime, I've got 2 tickets to go to SummerSlam. I hope I can go. Like, I really want to go. I'd really like to go to SummerSlam because me and my fiance, it would just be amazing to get to go and just relax. I mean, we got friends and stuff that are in there. It'd just be nice just to go and be able to relax, sit backstage. Still have a ticket. I'm thinking about giving the 2 tickets away. Hey, Jesse. Hey, thanks for commenting, man. I can read chat. That's kind of cool. I didn't know if I could read chat. This is just a test, but I love your channel, man. Really, I like your little mock wrestling matches. You do a really good job. Congrats, man. That's like me and Days. We talk about, I'll talk about people in the community. They'll be like, well, Jesse, what's he always trying to get? He's always just trying to get viewers for his channel. I'm like, no, man, Jesse's cool as shit. I said, he can have all the viewers for his channel. He's a good guy. We love promoting good guys. Dave, and we just love you, Jesse. You're just doing an amazing job. Thank you for stopping by for a little bit. I mean, I'm just driving. I'm on 270. I'm just going to recalibrate my cruise control. I gotta slow down because it gets a little shaky. But anyways, I don't know what the real. That's cool though that I can actually see chat. I like that. Wish I could bring it up higher. Allow me to. Well, anyway, back to what I was saying. I don't know what the quality is. Like, I haven't ever looked at any of these because I think if I looked at it, then I'd see myself and I would not do it. And I don't like editing. I like just the live part. And even my videos, I don't edit anything. I think that if you edit, I think you lose the authenticity. You lose the meat of it. I mean, yeah, if you're gonna, I mean, even if I was doing it professionally, it's just gonna be me. Like I would editing and uploading video, even a video I do, it's gonna be me. I mean, if you don't have the mistakes and you don't have the happy accidents, like Bob Ross would always say, you know, the painter guy. I mean, my brother loved him, by the way, and hated Bob Ross. Hey, we're gonna put some little happy trees in the background. Just a little happy leaf just kind of hanging there. It's like, come on. You know, he's a serial killer. I mean, that's a serial killer in the hand. You know, he's out murdering, like, twisting heads off birds and stuff. Like, yeah, you know, he's breaking limbs and being like, I killed your tree. Just a happy little tree. Like, he just a bit weird. Anyways. So I don't know. I'm driving through St. Louis. I thought about, I want to have, like, a thing where like each person where like you can log on and look at stuff. Like I thought about cameras around the truck maybe, but then that's going to be putting things on the outside, and DOT regulations, they don't allow a lot of that. And I'm trying to keep, you know, I don't want anything to do with my company. I can't show the trailer. I can't show my truck specifically. You know, I have to have safety. I don't want someone driving down the road and pulling up beside me and being like, stab your wheel, motherfucker. And then, you know, or just be like, wanting to mob me when I go into a truck stop or when I stop somewhere. You know, it's a matter of privacy, but it's like safety. I mean, it's just all safety. I'm driving around everywhere, and I can be in your neighborhood, and then you're going to come out and go, oh my God, it's fucking Willie. And I'm going to be like, yeah, all right, well, I'm not in a good mood, so you might not want to run up to me and say hi, because, you know, I've had a shitty ass day. Say hi, you might get shot, or you might get stabbed, or you might get fucking picked up and thrown somewhere. But I've never really had anybody, I mean, I've had some people run out, like, I got like a lot of friends, I've met a lot of people over my time, and they'll run up. I get out anywhere, usually there's someone who's like, oh, hey, man, how you doing? You remember me? And I'm like, fuck no, I don't remember your ass. A lot of people, I try to be nice and stuff. That's the way Dad learned me, you know. Dad drove truck, that's what he did. That's what I love to do. I just love driving. Not much. I mean, I've always been a talker, and I'll talk, but I'm genuine. Like I don't sugarcoat shit. You know, I'm not actually as pervy as what you guys see. I mean, there's like people just waving. They do. So we do. We're just a good bunch out there, for the most part. And then we got like the, you know, we're trying to get the immigrants to come around, and we're trying to get them to get CVs and stuff just so they can communicate and be a part of what's happening on the highway. You know, we're like knights of the highway. You know, we're always looking for people who are stranded. You know, that's what we do out here. You know, we just keep moving. Other truckers, other cars. I mean, there's so much going on. Someone standing, walking down the road, and like distraught. You know, we'll give her a call and get some help to them. You know, we got an emergency van. We got our phones. We see somebody out there like walking around in a circle, or the car's smoking or something like that. Now we call to get them help. We don't just like drive by and shit, motherfucker, you can't get the bitch. No, we actually like try to get them help, and you know, get someone out there. But anyway, besides all that, I'm on 270 West, going into St. Louis, Missouri. I got to stop at, I'll probably stop at the Love's truck stops where I usually go, just because we get free showers and stuff. Get discounts out the ass. I used to be a Flying J and Pilot, bought them out. So Pilot, they quit discounts. They used to have a really good one where you could be like $100 to eat 50 or whatever for free. whatever food they had, we got money up there. But yeah, they quit that. Love's just like the next best thing. Everybody likes Love's truck stops, but man, I don't. I'm more of a TA guy. I travel America. I really try to stay away from the truck stops. I go there to fuel, and it's a safe haven, which means it's a safe place for the truck to park. Or we're not going to get tested, or we're not going to have. So we're not going to have to worry about someone coming out and messing with our trailer because they got guards that walk around there. We got cameras around the trucks too, so. There's one of my trucks right there. I should get the call. Yeah, that's David. I should get the call because they got a thing here in St. Louis, I think. And then I stopped by on the way out to Pennsylvania. I stopped by Louisville, Kentucky. It's called Louisville, but it's Louisville, Kentucky. But it's called Louisville. That's how they pronounce it. Louisville, Kentucky. Louisville, Kentucky. That's how they pronounce it. Some people say Louisville, but it's Louisville. Well, anyways, they had a thing out there, and they had an air show and a fireworks display. And it was kind of cool, I went through there, Tuesday or Wednesday. But I went through there and it was kind of cool. Yeah, feel free to chat. Post in chat. I turned the chat on. I see Jesse commented. I'm trying to get it where people screen. No, that was kind of cool. I had two trucks there. They had it. It was on the water, and I seen a little bit of it. The military was out there. They had 3 F-14s, which was, man, they are loud. They had them go right over the pass. It was pretty cool. I just figured I'd jump on for an hour. I got an hour till I stop and take a shower and shave. Cut my hair. I cut my own hair. I don't know. I do all my own stuff. I ain't gonna have no one cut my hair. They're gonna tie me in the back of my neck or something. I watch too many Hitman movies. People trying to knife me or something. But anyways, well, how you guys doing? Someone else they left. Someone came in and was like, "Hey, I'm gonna see what's going on here." Oh no, fuck this! I'm out of here. It's funny. I wish I could expand the chat and make it to where I can see more than just like one person. Is there any way to expand it? Oh, that's neat. Okay, it goes on top. I wonder if I think that's even better. I like that. Just so I can read messages. I see. So if I change it to that, then you can comment and everything, and I can see it. It looks better when it's on top. And I don't like it. It's in on bottom. I know I'm looking sideways at you guys and stuff, but I'm driving. So it's all bouncy and kind of shitty. 11 miles. I get on 270. Well, I'm on 255 right now. 255 south, and then I'll be on 270 west, and then I'll be on 44 south, which goes straight home. I'll be home tonight. This load delivers tonight, but I'll drop the trailer. It delivers at 2 o'clock tomorrow morning, at 2 o'clock in the morning, and then 7 o'clock, I gotta go underground, and then 7 o'clock, but I mean, I'll be there. I'll park the truck, the trailer. This unloads, so I can't drop it. So, but I'll check in. I'm gonna stop and take a shower, and then I'll give me some. I'll stop and be car ditch. only about 13, 14 miles, about 25 miles from home. And I'll have me a little adult time later. Have a lady come out. I can do that for web's got talent. I mean, it's not really a me talent. It's kind of a she talent. She's talented. I'm kind of just laying there doing my thing. Kind of just taking my break. Actually, I don't just lay there. Dead fish McGee over here. That's all I do. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna sit here a minute. And then play the banjo. Yep, that's what I do. Old lady's gonna come out. She's gonna do her thing, and I'm just gonna be playing the banjo. You know, get that rhythm going. That's the banjo. That's what I do. I always play the banjo. I'm happy with the fun adult time. You don't play the banjo or play a musical instrument while you're doing it, you're not doing it right. Like, you gotta play. You gotta have, you need to step up your game. Like, I don't care what it is. If you're a headbanger, bang your head while you're doing it. Just be like, oh yeah. Killing like a rose, the rose smells like me. Like me, I smell it. Oh, there's some beer. I better quit headbanging. They don't like it when they see people headbanging. They don't like seeing headbangers. Don't get buried on like a headbanger. They don't like it. I got other accents. I need to pull out accents. I need to start trying to do accents. I've been working on my like British accent, but it's kind of like Australian. I learned one thing through my life of trying to be different people. I've learned it's not so much as the accent. It's the words that we don't say that you say. So like we say, I want a cup of coffee, and then you'd be like, I want a cup of coffee. Like you can't, like in Australia, they don't say coffee. They say like a cup of Joe or something. I want a cup of Joe. No, that's not even right. That's like more like English, kind of like English, retarded English. That's the retarded Irish, like fat bastards, fat bastard Irish. I can speak that. I want a baby. You're in my belly, baby. Like, I can talk like that, like everything's, like, I can do fat bastard pretty good. Austin Powers movies. I think all of my show, that sucks. Don't get me wrong. Boring sucks. It's keeping up appearances. That Hyacinth bitch, God, I wanted to strangle her. Like, she just, bitch, we're trying to be somebody you're not. But then it was so funny because, like, her husband was, like, such a dumbass. He's just like, oh, Hyacinth, I'm going to go today with my banjo and your sister. Like, he was so much into her sister. Is that her sister? Yeah, that's her sister. The whore lady. The one that just, like, was such a big-ass whore. Like, Vicar. It's the Vicar. Let's go see the Vicar. What in the fuck is the Vicar? Vicar? Is that like the preacher? Is that what you guys call a preacher? You guys even say that? Oh, I'm crossing the Mississippi. We're gonna cross the Mississippi River. Back over in the middle of the fucking road because I'm on it. Fuck you, St. Louis. Alright, about to cross over into Missouri. Leaving Illinois. Bye, Illinois. Suck my balls. Illinois. 50 miles. I am not slowing down to fucking 50. Suck my balls. Mr. Garrison. Sucked at my balls, Mr. Garrison. I don't know. South Park was so fucking badass back in the day. I love South Park. What's this shit? Don't pass. Okay. Fuck yourself. I'll drive. Computer sucks. Well, then robots drive no more. You know, my robot don't know how to drive. Truck AI. We're supposed to be getting automated, autonomous AI trucks, but they're still trying to work it out. That's a 2030 thing. Like, they're not even going to try to start really putting truckerless trucks on the road until 2030. That's our next big change that we're going to have. And I'm all for it. You know, I'll buy them and I'll invest. I've already got lease deals. I know international company, they've already, their trucks are damn near automated anyway. But I mean, it's amazing. I've already got a lease deal with them set up, and that's because I think they're ahead of like Freightliner and Peterbilt's fighting it, Freightliner's fighting it, Western Star kinda company. But they're kind of going back to their Marmon roots. They're really wanting to get back to like the Marmon name. You know, they're kind of, and those are all the big companies. Like, and there's Mac. Mac's leading the way right now. And they will be for the foreseeable future. I mean, Mac is kind of the truck at the moment. But there's so much other, I think, international, we call them corn binders because that's what they were used for back in the day. That's beeping because the traffic in front of me. That's what I mean, like all this is just weird shit. I'll set it on, see, I like to set my cruise on 60 because the speed limit's 60. Now here in St. Louis and in most big cities, we have little stations set up with cameras, and they will give you a ticket. If you are, they'll do it to you if you're in a four-wheeler, well, a car. They do the same thing. I talk about something interesting, but honestly, it's all talked about. There's not really much wrestling that I can talk about because everything already is just so, well, this guy already talked about it. I mean, I have an interesting view because it's not one anyone really gives a shit about because they don't give a shit about me. In my opinion, don't give a shit. This lady's trying to merge over, and I'm not exactly sure what she's doing. She's driving, finger banging herself. A lot of finger banging herself. See, bang, 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 bang. Finger banging. I like to finger bang drivers when they pass by. Bang, 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 bang. They love that. Finger bang them. Finger banging. Finger banging is like a big thing. In trucking, we all finger bang each other. Yep, she's finger banging. Bang, bang, bang. Got you, lady. Bang, 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 bang. And finger bangs. Bang, 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 bang. I'm finger banging that lady real good. She got off the road. She got off. See, she got off the road.
Proceed ahead as name changes to I-270 West.
Oh, 270 West. Look, I'm really getting close to where I'm going to be. Like, I ain't got too much further, and I'm going to be at the truck stop I want to be at. Because well, I'm going to go shower. I know it's 10 minutes after 12 my time, so it's 10 minutes after 12 o'clock. 1 o'clock, so then I got about 3, so probably about 4, 5 o'clock. I got it figured I'll show up. Yeah, Carthage. Got my destination. Then I got like a little dinner. I'm going to have dinner.
3 miles ahead. Proceed ahead as name changes to I-270 West.
I'm not big on like going in places. Like I could leave and go But when you check in to a distributor,
Proceed ahead as name changes to I-270 West.
yeah. Woo.
5.8
Job's
miles ahead.
tiring.
Take exit 5 feet
Yeah.
944 West.
Then I'm gonna shave, take care of myself, clean myself up. You know, not be such a scut. Kind of skanky right now. I gotta get clean. Oh, pretty good. Balls. St. Louis. Yeah, I'm only gonna stream till I get to the truck stop. Like, I'm not really trying to do anything major. I like that I can re-chat now. That's kind of neat. If I do it, I mean, I know I need better cameras first off. I was thinking about like a mannequin head and then doing some kind of, like I thought, a mannequin head and then put one of those rotating Wi-Fi cameras. So on my Wi-Fi, the camera would work. So then like that, but that camera would be hooked to for the YouTube stream, and then that would turn because I could turn it up and down. And I don't know if I could be turning it, you know. So, but I wanted to try to make it to where there's some sort of like you'd be in chat, you'd be like, hey, I want to see what's to the right, what's on the right, and then I can just pan it to the right and show you. You know, that way I can do that kind of stuff. Or if you want to stare at me, you can stare at me, or you can see something. And it'll have zoom, so then I can go on my other phone. I just get my other phone that has it on it, and then just zoom in, so you can see exactly. Yeah, I've been driving since about 4 this morning. 4 a.m. Then I picked up an hour because at 4 a.m. I was in Indianapolis, Indiana. Or, well, no, about 8. I think I left at 8. That's right. I left at 8 o'clock this morning. And then I picked up another hour on the way across. So that's why it's only 12, which would have been 1. Because I crossed the time zone leaving Indiana. I'm tired. What happens to us old motherfuckers when we get tired? And I thought about it. I had a goatee for a little while. That just sucks. The hair on my face, I can't stand it. It itches. I can't get past the itching part. I look better with the goatee because then you don't see it. I mean, I look better with facial hair. I mean, why put hair? Why just start something amazing and beautiful? Like, I'm just a beautiful motherfucker, you know. I'm sexy as shit, you know. So some people don't like it; they get put off, and they're like, "You're an ugly motherfucker," and I'm like, "Well, I'm just so fucking sexy. You're just jealous, motherfucker. Jealous." That's right. I farted. Jealous. That was from like Mad TV. I like that. You remember who it was? No, that was SNL. That was the one-legged hopping lady. I think it was Amy Poehler. She played that. The one-legged hopping lady. That's right. I farted. Jealous. That's what the gangs on. I could zoom out where you don't gotta like stare at me so much. Then again, that's kind of like the point, is to where you're listening, you're knowing that I'm talking. Oops. There's pigs. Wow. 1.6 miles. And I'm on I-44 heading south. 206, that counts. I gotta go to exit 18 on I-44 and then go north for about 9 miles. I'm not too far from where I'm going to stop to take a shower.
1 mile ahead, take exit 5
Shave.
944 west.
Cut my hair. See, it's too fucking long. I can't stand it. It's too long and it just sucks. And I'm starting out looking like an old fogey. For me, it's too long. But that's because, you know, if I can pinch my fingers and pull it, it's too long. That's the way I've always been. I can't stand my hair.
0.3 miles ahead, take exit 5 feet 944 west.
Oh, it's jerked over in my lane yet. Yay! Now I gotta slow down. This is a fucking shit ass turn. Shit
Exit
ass.
5 feet 944 west.
What the shit is this now? That's a clusterfuck and a half. Fuck you, cars. Well, look at all the bottles, booze, glass, all snatched away over there. Nails, screws, wires. A lot of fucking glass. There's a mattress. Somebody got that fucking. A mattress next to a tortoise shitter. Nice. Yeah, this little string thing ain't a piece of wood back there. Wood. Here I go. Speed the fuck up. I talk about wrestling. I should put in my predictions, like for Backlash or whatever the fuck it is. I had just so many fucking pay-per-views WWE does. They all just kind of bland. It's like SummerSlam. There's SummerSlam, WrestleMania. I don't really give a shit about the Rumble because it's always some douchebag that wins. Anyone I want to win never wins. And I always know who's going to win beforehand, you know.
257 miles ahead, take exit 18 feet 949.
Know people that got go people. That's it. I don't think next year I'm going to have really anybody. I know a buddy of mine, he's getting out of wrestling here, and he's just a jobber. He ain't nobody famous. Severe weather. What the fuck? Tulsa on the floor. I can show you if you're driving, but I don't think you really give a shit about that. Like, I did that for a minute. What the fuck was that? Woo, I'm back. I do like that. Like, I got a phone call, so that's shut the motherfucker off. So I don't. I gotta probably shut the phone side off. I don't like it interrupting. I'm not using my phone per se. I have a camera up here. It's just the quality's not that good. I mean, the bouncing. I have to get like a stabilization pod, some sort of. Like, I know I can get one. I can get a gyro. You know, put the camera inside of a gyro, like a gyroscope. Well, they got a gyro mount to where it stays straight. I mean, I know that much, but I don't want the camera here. Like, I want. I think in the seat, since it's separate and it's an air ride seat, I think it would be different. You know, like, you're still going to have some bouncing, but you're not going to have the vibration of the truck and the road. Then all the vibration transfers. Yeah, I need to get shit balls. This guy's hitting his fucking brakes, but he's fucking retarded. Hey, dumbass! Oh, sorry. Yeah, I forgot I was on. This motherfucker dumb shit. Fucking trucker. It's like, well, fuck. I had a goddamn drive, you stupid son of a bitch. So many fucking steering wheel holders fucking work here in the truck. You can get rid of them dumb motherfuckers. Put them with, I wouldn't mind the steering wheel holders and the immigrants as long as they just don't know how to drive here. I mean, they need taught how to drive here, not just like, the thing we do is they put them on, it's just a big mess. I'm not going to put them into it. I mean, it's a job. They got it. Driving truck, anyone can get. I mean, we need truckers. We really don't need to be jumping all over immigrants for problems. That's our problem. I mean, because honestly, they're here doing the job, and they are doing the job. So I don't care who you are. You're going to come here and you're going to work. You deserve to be paid for what you're doing. You deserve a life that you're able to make for yourself. I don't care who comes here. I want everybody to come there. I want everybody to live my life. It's crazy. I mean, lives being lived around the world, I think they compared to what it is living here. It's amazing. I mean, cleaner, healthier. Just so much, such a different life. Like, you can live like shit if you want. Like, I'm just poked out trailer trash. I mean, I've been that my whole life. I don't consider myself to be any kind of Richie Rich special person. I live my life weak as possible. I mean, I get any fucking thing I want. I do any fucking thing I want. If you want to try to stop me, I'll bust your ass. Give a fuck. I do what I want when I want, however the fuck I feel like doing it. It's freedom within guidelines of my upbringing. You know, I don't really give two shits about laws. Like, well, this law says this. The laws are made and changed every goddamn day in this country. Laws don't mean fuck. It's how I was raised, and you know, I mean, I'm gonna follow every law as long as you're looking at me, as long as someone's watching. As soon as you turn your back, I'm doing what the fuck I want. And that's just the way. That's the way everybody is. I think it's like, well, I'm gonna live my life. You tell me to drive 65, I'll do 66. Fuck you. You know, I'll drive 10 mile an hour down a goddamn highway if I feel like it. Suck my fucking dick. I mean, it's just kind of the way it is. And a lot of it. Well, anyways, off that shit. Really, as far as, I think I could offer something to like the wrestling community as far as, you know, opening up the back door and letting more people see the real business from the back end. Like, I mean, I could do, I know a lot of people, but there's a lot of people I can get you guys access to hear and see and listen to what I listen to. But we don't talk about storylines. We don't talk about, you know, it's like, think about it if you're at a job or you're at school. You don't talk about, you know, think about it just like, you know, when you talk to your friends or you're talking about what's on TV. Like, we're talking about stuff. We don't talk about like, oh, well, my character does this, I'm going to do that. That's a work thing. We talk about shit that is not work related because it's a job. Just like we don't talk about wrestling when we're hauling freight. You know, because guess what?
Slow down within the next 4 miles.
We're fucking hauling the shit, so we don't give a flying fuck about it. You know, we don't give a shit about what it's for, or if there's going to be oh, well, we're hauling this for such and such, and we know who's going to be here. Like, I know shit about Bray I know shit about the Bray Wyatt shit. To me, I call him Lawrence, but I know shit about it's stuff that doesn't have to do with the storyline or, you know, like what you see on TV or what's produced. Shit, I know what he likes to have for lunch, and weight. It's the same struggle every fucking one of us have. We like foods and we're fed. You know, we have to manage our outward appearance along with how we feel about ourselves on the inside. You know, and how we feel about where we are in life. Food is a hard thing to do because it makes us feel good. So many of us just go to food. That's how we make ourselves feel better. A good meal, or you're feeling down. Well, guess what? You're gonna. I do the same thing. Sometimes I'll stop and be like, I want a goddamn Happy Meal, or I want a Big Mac, and then I'll eat it and be like, no, that shit sucks. But I still get it, and I still eat the damn thing because guess what? It makes me feel better mentally. It's you gotta, and that's part of taking care of yourself. You gotta not deny. I deny myself so much that sometimes, you just gotta give in and say, all right, well, I'm gonna give myself this. But I don't drink. I don't do dope. I don't do any of that dumb shit. I don't self-medicate like my problems, but I do to an extent. But I use food, which really, if you look at it, probably ain't as good. It's the same thing with dope. It's gonna kill me. Everything's gonna kill you. Anything that's fun is gonna kill you. So you just gotta kind of take and I don't care about what's legal or not. If I want to fucking be a crackhead, I'll be the biggest fucking crackhead there ever was. It's like, fuck you, I'm a crackhead. Get off my ass. Give me your fucking toaster. Get the fuck out of my face. I'll steal your goddamn toaster. Like, I want a toaster because I want crack. That's just. I want food. I want to have it. I want to be able to go places. I want gas for my vehicle. So I work. So working's my crack. It affords me the life I want. That's the whole reason I work. I didn't work, and I don't know what I'd do. Working also helps with anxiety and depression. That's done more for me than anything for anxiety and depression. Just working alone just does so much because it occupies me while I do it. It allows me to do everything else in the clear head. Just sitting around trying to take care of my business. It gets so fucking convoluted and everything gets stacked on and stuff that's going to happen that I'm worried about in the future or stuff that's already happened. It eats me up. So it's like as long as I get busy doing something, I can take everything and nothing bothers me. It's the sitting still which sitting still I love because I'm tired or asleep. I can stop right now and go go play a video game. I'd be just fine. 2 or 3 days down the road though, I'm gonna be like, well, I ain't had much sleep, got a headache from this and that, or I ain't been taking care of my business and I've been shitty. So just letting everything go. I should be working at it, getting everything done. So I like to have a bunch of stuff to have to do and then enjoy avoiding it all. That kind of works too. It's nice to just have stuff to let go. Like my own personal life, I kind of let it go a little bit. Now I just got to get back on top of it. I got to push down there. I need to shave that motherfucker. Just need to get all cleaned up. Manscaped. I've never tried manscaping while I use razor. I gotta cut that shit. I like that close shave. Yeah, I use I don't use bath powder because it's like shower powder stuff. I like that. I don't like shower gel because it's weird and it hurts. I like just like some lotion. I usually like vanilla or like strawberry fields or something like that. Strawberry is kind of weird. It's kind of like a little girlish, but just with my body, I guess the skin, different odors, that it changes and makes you smell different. I love like after shower gels and stuff, but the gel I don't care for, but I like the lotion. Like it just does, it makes your closes the pores. I like to gobble my pores up and don't want my skin to be toxic. I like to keep all my toxins in my body, keep them strong. You know, keep all these toxins in. Don't want to let them toxins get out. And you're all feeling happy and feeling nice and running around slapping everybody's hand. People think you're high, so it's like fuck it, and they test you and put all the toxins in your body. You couldn't get high if you wanted to because you're like radioactive. It's like, yeah! Fuck yeah! Keep my toxic powers. I really could do like I could talk wrestling if that's what, you know, if people would want to talk to me about fucking wrestling. Like, I'm more of talk about anything. I don't give a shit. You're not going to talk about wrestling. You're not going to talk about anything. That matter. Do whatever the fuck you feel like. Yeah, I'll probably get to Rolla, Missouri. I've got 4 hours, so I'll probably Rolla's not bad. I think it's not going to be too far. I got 247 miles to go. It doesn't take long to eat up miles. I know I'm going to stop and clean up. Like, I don't want to just keep driving. I got 4 hours. I got 4 hours I got to take. And I could drive right now. I could probably drive. So I've got 4 hours. So I can easily just make it and just drive straight there without having to stop. But if I do that, I'm going to get there at 16:40, so I'll be there at 4:40, and that's earlier than I want to be there because I want to have the hours to go afterward. And as long as I get there by 5 o'clock, that means I can unload tonight, and I'm only going to go like 12 miles. Then I can go to sleep. And then I can drop it, and I can be empty tonight. If I get emptied out here, I'll just be dropping it at the underground, but I can only drop like 12 hours before, you know, I can only drop it 12 hours before my appointment, so I couldn't drop it until after 7, so that's why I do that. See, if I get there about 5, I'll be clean, so I can drop it. If I get it dropped at about 7, because the appointment's was 9 o'clock in the morning, but if I get there about 7, that's 12 hours, you know, I know it's not till 9. If I get there at 5, then I should give them a couple hours to kind of work me in the schedule. Get this unloaded. The first part is 2 drops. I'm in Missouri, my home state, and I love the state of Missouri. It's so damn beautiful. Like, it's not flat, and we're not. I mean, we're in the mountains. Like, here, I'll even show you. If it lets you see. This is South St. Louis, Missouri. We're in the Ozarks, bitch. I don't live out in Kansas where in the Panhandle where it's flat as shit. This is St. Louis, Missouri here. This is where we live. That's where I live. I don't get where everybody's like, that's why I laugh when it's like, oh, why don't you just fly over country? Fly over this country, but you miss some of the most beautiful countryside you've ever seen in your life. Like, these are highways cut through. I mean, there's so much beauty. There's beauty in everywhere you go. But you get out here in Missouri, I mean, just look. Same, like even our cities, they're full of trees, full of rocks and cliffs. Amazing little places. I was just showing you, like, there's no slackness to this country. This is my, yeah, this is the top part of it. I just missed it. Oh, well, I'll get the next fucking, there's like 500 trucks now. 25 miles to the cave. Then we got a cave system that goes all the way to St. Louis, Springfield, and all the way up to Chicago, actually. But it mainly stops at St. Louis, all the way down to like, I guess it'd be Muskogee, Oklahoma. That's where it is. Well, it gets down there to Oklahoma City, honestly. But I mean, the network of caves, it's a network. It's not like one solid cave underground. They're all connected. But some spots you gotta come up top and take the highway, and then you drop back right back down. Like, you could go underground for like a shit long ways. Yeah, I'm just looking for my next Love's truck stop. I'll probably stop the stream here in a little bit. I know it's probably going to be in about 100 or something mile marker. I'm not going all the way to Springfield and doing it there. The Springfield showers are nasty. And people put like bloomers on the walls. There's always like little hairs from pubes from everybody. You gotta clean that shit up. I lay a towel down and I wash everything out. People just don't know how to clean themselves. They don't have a shave. It's like, you don't just flush that shit down. I was like, we got a toilet. That's what you do. You lay down a little napkin, you know, like you put it in the sink, you run your water, you know, put it all out in the water and shake it. I mean, that's just, lay down a towel and sit on it. Escape yourself. Don't just fucking do it, sit on the toilet and start manscaping. You get like pubes all over the fucking place. It's nasty. Nothing worse than going into a fucking bathroom and seeing goddamn pubic hair. It's like, goddamn. Clean yourself, motherfucker. But, Shaw Nature. We got so many nature reserves around there. It's 52 outside. I'll crack my window here before long. I should do like a wrestling thing. Man, I don't want to take, like everybody does like wrestling stuff, and I don't want to just gob it up and then take viewers from people, because I mean, I can fly and go to work. I mean, I can fucking put on a show, let me tell you. I'm so fucking stupid. I'd be flipping, falling over shit. I'd go live drunk while I'm drunk, saying fuck the world. I've been eating that great old time. I thought about that, just getting drunk and saying fuck it, go on stream with drunk wrestling. But then I'd need like, you know, I'd have to be at a bar, not a bar, like somewhere where there's people, so I could think you can really see what it's like to be drunk and be like, I don't want to be that guy. That guy sucks. And I'd be like just fucking picking on people all fucking day long, bullying everybody. You ain't drinking enough, pussy. Be a fucking retard. I'm not foul. New voices. My name is Willie. I like to take goats. Yep, that's me. I like to fuck them goats. My goat has panties. Put them panties on goats. You know, I just brought that up. It's a memory I had. I don't remember where, but I remember somewhere as a kid seeing panties on a goat. One of my relatives, Jim Wilson, the town, they had that was a pig. Guy Wilson was one of them. I can't remember. Yellow house. I remember seeing panties on a goat. I just remember, I know a big. No, it was a goat. I think it was our neighbor. We lived in Joplin for a little while. It was our neighbors. Yeah, Yeah, I think it was one of our neighbors that lived in Joplin. Had panties on a go. Like, somebody comes in there, I'm doing my little test stream, I'm just fucking off, and everyone's like, oh shit, I'm gonna take a look. And then I'm gonna fucking leave because I don't want to listen to this crap. Dude, wrestling. Let's talk about wrestling. Wrestling time. While I'm driving, trucker wrestling. You know, I have some amazing ideas, honestly, like for matches, but I don't think anybody would watch them. I want to see Trish Stratus and Maurice. Topless match. I don't care. Just that would just be the greatest. Throw Lita in there, yeah. That'd work. I'd do it. I'd watch it. Trish Stratus, man. Good Lord. Maurice. Oh. Like, The Miz is a lucky man. Like, because he gets to hit. He got to hit that. Michelle McCool. I mean, I think every even Dewdrop, man, I still hit it. Like, you know, she's like, you see, like where she can put her legs, like, it just go to work. Like, I don't care. I'm not like, I pretty much, I mean, I pretty much hit anything as long as, you know, it would like not call the cops. Like, well, I shouldn't say that. You know, I'm into grannies, grandmas, old folks home. That's my jam when I get over there. I can't wait. I'm gonna be like, yeah. I'm gonna put it to everybody's grandma. Yes. That's right. That's right, America. That's right, UK. I'm going to the UK. I'm going to put it to all y'all's grandmas. They go in and old folks home. You don't fucking shit. That's how I'll get all my units back. I'll put it to their grandmas and later on when they're in old folks home. I work in hospice. Willie Hospice. Willie's home. Yes. Willie's home for elderly grandmas. Yes. I do it. I would just legit like grandmas. That's it. I do want to like, I can imagine like, I would like it. I mean, there ain't no way Vince McMahon or Linda McMahon would let me near her. Or she wouldn't even agree to it. But that'd be so cool to be like one of these days, like send in a video for days just to see his face. It's like, boom. Linda McMahon in my bed. Like, just be like, he's like, oh, hey, William, you're gonna deliver that load for me? Yeah, later, Linda. Later. Hang on. Let me talk to my friends. Days would be like, you sick son of a. Do all the cases. All the wrestling cases. All this. All these beats. Everyone talks about. Thea Hale, man. Everybody talks about Thea Hale. Days has like a crush on her. Like, well, I guess if you're a kid, you know, Days is 21, so you know I guess kids get their little, you know, get their crushes. They do. I wonder what Mama Days. I hope Mama Days is okay. I wish she'd like come on or something or say hi. I hope Days it's like, I don't know, I think maybe he's hiding something. I just hope she's okay or she's happy or she's looking down or looking up, whichever one. She was so awesome. When she came on, my mom was even like, I remember the old videos when she was on there and she did those. My mom, when she was alive, was like, hey, check this out. There's your buddy Days. And I'm like, Mom, I watch his videos. They're not buddies. You don't know who that I even fucking exist. I don't even talk to the guy. I just like it. It's just neat. It just makes me feel like world, like I'm global. I have a global connection. I did use Days. I mean, it was so funny. No joke. Days got me out of the ticket. Just for some reason, he seen like I was a moderator on your chat, and DOT, and this ain't just too long ago, this is a month ago. He's like, or 2 months ago. Yeah, 2 months ago. Or a month, no, last month. Well, he goes, he's like, oh, and I was like, talking about you, and he's a fan. And I was just like, moderator on this chat, no big deal. You know, it's kind of name drop wrestling Days. And he's like, oh man, he started talking about Junkyard Dog, and, you know, my dad knew him and knew that, you know, the story behind it. I've talked to Jeff, Jeff from Insiders, and he's, I mean, Junkyard Dog's a big name, but, you know, big guy back then. He was well. But anyways, yeah, literally hilarious. Days got me out of the ticket. Like I name drop Days and I get out of a DOT ticket. I was like, holy shit, this ain't never gonna happen. It hasn't yet, but that time it was the fact that he was on, and I had to have my phone with me, and it was a DOT inspection, and it's like, I know Days commented, he was like, hey, you gotta give me a piece of that. Send you some of the fine money or whatever. It's like, well, I did. There you go. It's fun. He dropped it. And he made me a mod. So, man, modding on Days is, for me, it makes it even more enjoyable because, not because I mod time people out or when I do that shit, I do it for funsies. Like, I mean, and I try to keep it clean for the most part. It's just fun to kind of mess around with people and make them think it is. Hey, Seth. Yeah, I see you. See, now you can fucking text. You can't be bitching. Yeah, I really do need to get over and see Adam. I just, man, between work and everything, I don't ever get time. I don't give a shit about any of the bullshit that went on. You know, Adam's a pretty cool motherfucker. I love that guy. I loved him back with then the NWA thing blew up. Who gives a shit? Adam's a pretty cool guy. I'll follow fucking Adam off the cliff. I don't give a shit. He's got something planned, so we're not gonna do it. Yeah, it's like, I love you too, man. Like back in, like, you don't come over to Days as much. Like hardly anybody does. Really nobody does. Adam, I miss Elder Sauer too. I mean, he was giving Adam some work there for a little while, like the job, and that was kind of cool. But I think Adam's pretty much on his own. I think Haley left him or something, didn't they? Didn't him and Haley? Oh, hell yeah. Yes, definitely. Sonny, I don't think is gone anymore. She ain't been back. She had like mental breakdown, I guess. So, and I haven't seen her now, so I don't know anything about him. I haven't heard. I tried to contact Dad. It won't have anything to do with me because she told me about like everything about what went on in her family, and you know. And then I'm pro Emily, so I was, you know, on her side. She got out on her own. She was doing really good, but her family wouldn't talk to her. They shut her out, wouldn't invite her to stuff, and it was just horrible. I mean, her mom sheltered her, and then she kicks her out. Now she's got, yeah, she's all right. I mean, last I knew, well, we were talking, and she was having a med. They changed her meds because she had a stomach ulcer, but the ulcer's probably psychosomatic because she went and moved out on her own. She got straightened out, but she started isolating herself, and I tried to get her to clean and all that. They kind of went their way, and I mean, you know, she was just feeling like no one really cared that she was around. But I mean, mean, I was always nice to her, but she didn't really count me. And, you know, I've always been there. So it's like, she had friends, you know, mainly it's just her family. Like, they were busy doing their thing and she wasn't with them. So she just isolated herself too much. And her dad told Jesse Callan told her that I guess she went into she had a mental breakdown, which I don't think she should have shared, you know. That's something yeah. I mean, now I have her phone number, I got all of her social accounts, and I haven't really been trying to get a hold of her, you know, like I said, like, hey, how you doing? You know, I don't want to get involved because maybe she's better and she's trying to work on stuff. Last we spoke, she was, and this is, I went straight to calling her dad, calling her grandma, her mom, saying, hey, someone get over there and take her to the doctor because she had a med change. She was doing okay. But then she was complaining, she was confused, didn't know who she was, where she was. She was forgetting things. I mean, she was having a really rough time. Headache wouldn't stop and changing her mental meds like that. Then they gave her her med, they gave her a new one, and I was reading up, and yeah, it messed with her for her ulcer med. They gave her a pain med. I mean, you're on mental meds, you gotta watch what kind of pain meds you take, because you know, it'll mess with it. Well, they put her on, I don't know what, because you know, it's only what she tells me. But, and then I haven't heard anything from her, like nothing. And I know if she goes into a program, I just hope mentally she's okay. Like, I hope she didn't have a stroke or any kind of medication. Because, I mean, you know as well as I do, man, I went through the gambit of mental meds and everything, and sometimes I felt like my mind was just going to shut down. Like I was on Wellbutrin and the speed, it was just way too much. And I've had so much problems with just the meds. I mean, I'm on meds. I mean, I'm on barely anything now, so, you know, I'm good. But I'm also working, and, you know, I got desensitized to everything. I don't get like panic attacks every now and again, but I just kind of roll with it, with whatever. You know, as long as I stay busy, and that's why I'm on like days a lot. Yeah, I know, man. We all struggle with so much that, like, I think that's one reason I stuck with Daze's stream is because he made me a mod. So, you know, I can stay busy. And, you know, most of the people, I don't really get too attached. Emily, you know, James, and Sam, and, you know, and then Adam, and a lot of you guys, it's kind of hard to Dave in real life, man. He's a pretty good guy. And, you know, it's kind of hard to, you know, not think you guys as family. Because, you know, I mean, we all kind of just are always there. All right, I'll catch you later, Seth, man. Hey, I love getting to talk to you and stuff. I'm not doing this stream, just kind of doing my thing, you know. But hey, man, that's pretty fucking cool. Yeah, Seth's a pretty good guy. I do need to get over and check out Adam. Like, I get so I'm doing this and doing that, and my free time, I don't get much of it. Trying to get caught up on these fucking contracts, and I just don't get time to really do shit. I like that I can read the chat, and I like how it scrolls up. I do like that. This I do kind of like. Like, I mean, I can actually just read. I can read just fine. If I put it over there, I'm not going to be able to see. But I got my phone, I guess. I can put it over here, but then it acts wonky like when I do that. So, I don't know. I'm about 25 minutes past where I was going to do. But I only got 223 miles to go, and I got plenty of time on my DOT clock. I got to do a 30-minute DOT, and fuck, I'm almost there. I really do need to stop and get cleaned up. That's what I'm talking a little more, but that's just because I'm bored shitless. Tired of listening to the radio, CB, everybody talking Sundays. Most normal folk are at home, taking the day off for God and all that good stuff. I'm just not into all that. I mean, I'm religious to an extent. Like, I'm not even religious. I shouldn't even say that. I'm not really religious at all. I've seen too much I've learned too much to believe in all that shit. I mean, to the extent that everybody else does. I mean, I was raised, my mom was Catholic, my dad was Southern Baptist. Both of them. My mom didn't care. Mom didn't like her religion, and Dad didn't like his because of the abuse. I mean, both sides. So, it's like it was rough religions. Damn, so they kind of had us make our choice. I mean, we believe in God and all that good stuff. But, Mom and Dad pushed, knowledge on us. Like Mom told us about her religion, and Dad told us about his. Both of them said, no matter what they think or what they were raised with, it's all bullshit. So, I mean, it's not like I was made or I was raised as a agnostic or anything. It's just, they let all of us, all six of us, make our own choices. My little brother Jack, when he died, he was really into God, at the church. That's his direction. That's where he wanted to go. I seek knowledge, so I learned about the Gospel of Tom and all the other verses and all the other Gospels that were left out of the Bible, and I was like, well, hey, why the fuck are you leaving it out? And they're all written by man, so I mean, how? So God talked to, no man can see God, no man can talk to God ever. But yet these motherfuckers God talks to make sense. But yeah, if you get you into this, or you can catch or rewatch whatever said, when I hear from her, man, I'll let everybody know. I'm trying to stay away from it. I don't know what's going on. I figured if she wants to tell me or talk to me, she'll communicate. I don't want to call and find out she died. I just don't want to do that. I don't want to call or ask and find out something worse happened. I don't want to call and find out she's in a vegetative state or in a coma because, meds twisted her mind or something, or, anything. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff that can happen. I mean, I don't really know. I mean, I know a lot of her situation, and, it's pretty dire. It's not just depression and anxiety. I mean, she was abused, and she has lots of other mental problems anyway. But I didn't like her so much that I liked finding out she was in the hospital or something, but I didn't like people knowing that she had a mental breakdown. I mean, there's some programs that are 3 months where no, and they could say, well, no digital contact, or no, maybe that's hurting her, and she's in a program to where, she don't have no media. Maybe that's what did it. So, I mean, media will, and the chatting with people, or, it changes your, it doesn't hurt me or doesn't hurt anybody, but, I don't know what her specific diagnosis would be. And her family won't fucking tell me shit. They ignore my fucking phone calls. They don't give a fuck. Which, I don't care. I mean, they're there with her, or whatever's happened, they're doing what's best they think is best for them, or best for her on the way. Who am I to fucking say anything against it? I mean, I want to know what happened, but I want her to tell me, and I just leave it alone. I don't really want to bother the entire situation. I don't want to make it hard for her, or I don't want to cause any drama on top of her. And I mean, her dad don't get along for very. I mean, her brother was okay. He wasn't too bad. Her grandma, she don't really give a shit on her dad's side because her mom cares, but her mom's more about, you know, her mom's a nurse and her stepdad's a trucker. And, you know, that's what her biological mom. And her dad was getting married, so, you know, she didn't get along with the stepmom, with her biological dad's stepmom. So, and her being, I mean, she had such a rough childhood just from everybody just telling her she's stupid, treating her like a moron, and saying no, she don't have a mental problem, she's just fucking stupid. And it's like, no, you don't fucking treat people that way, not even if they're, it turns out, you know, she gets diagnosed with being autistic or having a form of autism. You know, it's that, you know, she can't handle the loud noises, the arguing. It's, you know, it's hard for her to, I mean, she can focus, she can think for herself and all that. It's just, I don't know. I should just stop talking about it. I mean, she's a good person, great person. It's a hell of a mod. Smashed as shit. She's a good friend, I'll tell you that. I miss not having her. She helped me with my relationship I'm in now just by talking and, you know, yeah, her opinions are weird, but they kind of, you know, kind of lighten it, allowed me to kind of just think something different other than what's going through my own head, my own friends, their own agendas. She doesn't talk to you with an agenda. She's not trying to get anything from you. She's a gifted individual with just a big heart. She's a good friend. I'll tell you that. Been a good friend to me. I don't think I've been a good friend to her. I tried to be. But I mean, you know, I can't. I don't want to interfere. I knew from the start when I first met her that she had disabilities, but I mean, that's amazing. Her disabilities isn't really her social disabilities. She's not retarded. She's not autistic. She don't have, well, she has a form of autism, but it's not autism itself. It's not, she don't have no, it's just the life she's lived. She's been told she was stupid her whole life. Held back. She's a really good artist. She's not like Jesse Callan, where she can draw or do anything. She's just good at, like, it's concept art, I guess, would be the thing. I tried to push her to do more stuff, and, you know, she wanted a cat. She was lonely, and she never got a cat. I just kind of knew where I could see where it was going, so I just tried to. And I got my own life, my own stuff to do. So, and I don't want her developing feelings for me or anything that's like outside of a really good friendship, like I did, because I knew her situation, and she was. And I could tell she was isolating herself, and that's why I kind of just did all the, you know. I tried to get her to say, hey, you know, talk to chat. You know, there's plenty of people out here who would love to, you know, sit with you and talk about stuff. I mean, you know, you can go and have yourself chat dates. I mean, you don't have to. I got her to try to, you know, get with. She's really wanting to experience and have someone to love, someone to have. Maybe she found that. I mean, that would be amazing. I would love for that to be why she fell online. That she actually did find somebody, and you know, somewhere she could put that affection on. That would be the best outcome, is for her to have found somebody, or somebody found her and is helping her, and just plain spending time with her. I mean, she deserves it. She don't need taken care of. She take care of herself. She just needs someone to care about her. That's outside of, you know, making her a burden. I mean, she ain't a burden on anybody. a strong kid. She was, I think I met her, she was like 16. Met her online. She was 16. I think. Yeah, 15 or 16. She said she was 18, but she wasn't at the time, but who gives a shit? I ain't never perved on that kid. I ain't never perved on her because I don't think of her that way. I never have. I know it's like people say that and shit, but I think her more as a daughter, like a daughter kind of thing. Just because, you know, she's young, I'm not into kids. Not into this shit. I mean, not to say, hey, if you want to fucking date young girls and meet with 20-year-olds and 18-year-olds, go for it, man. That's, I don't give a shit. I ain't gonna say shit on anybody. I mean, I back with you. I mean, it's just, I went to 36-year-old. Well, she's 36 now. She'll be 37. I'm 46, so we got like 10, 11 years between. I mean, that's not, age don't mean shit. She's probably had more miles put on her than I have. She's been with more, you know, she got around more than I have. So it's not like, it's just the fact that, I don't know, I just feel bad for her. I just hope everything worked out for the kid. I'm glad to see James, man. I'm glad to see James out and getting out. He has such a good voice for like doing this shit. He's just an all-around good guy. Like, I mean, he tells people how it is, and that's kind of his thing, and I kind of do the perv thing. But really, honestly, James is just such a straightforward, stand-up motherfucker. Like, I would. It's always help. Like, he helps. He sends video clips. He's helping Dave, and he's helping Days. He helps Insiders. He helps See Wrestling, Tazzy. Like, he is just seriously all over this community. Just love. I don't think I know anyone that loves wrestling as much as that guy. Like, he is just wrestling everything. I mean, it's amazing. Like, I just can't believe he's not in the industry. Like, I can't believe he's not like affiliated with news or anything, or like, you know, he's not like reporting, or he's not in some sort of news outlet, you know, as far as wrestling. I mean, he just loves it. I guess that's probably, you know, maybe if he's not involved in it, maybe that's why he's involved, whether he likes it or not. He's pretty much making a career out of it, because, I mean, hell, I follow him. Look at, he's so insightful. Like, you don't do the sugar-coated bullshit like you get with, this is my perspective, or this is what I think it's going to be. James is just straightforward. Oh, no, hey, here's another fact. I've been listening to bullshit, motherfucker. Here, this is what they really said. You know, don't put your sugar on the motherfucker. Don't put sugar on a shit shake. You know, just drink the shit. Get the fuck over it. Vomit. Don't like it. It doesn't matter. Ain't sprinkling anything on your shit. On the shit shake that we just got. Vince is like, God, all you motherfuckers on this fire Vince bullshit. And yet for the last 60 fucking years or whatever the fuck, 100 years, it's all, you've eaten all of this fucking shit that he puts out. It's true. I mean, we don't have nothing. Wrestlers today, I mean, I don't care what storyline you're looking at. I don't care if you hate Roman, like Roman. Who do you think's putting them out there? Vince. Who do you think makes this? He is his business. We are his fans. We're not, I mean, we're a fan of Vince McMahon's product. Like it or love it, you know, or hate it, despise it, it doesn't make a fuck. It is what it is because Vince makes it. I I mean, he doesn't make it himself. There's other people involved. I'm just saying. It's his product. His name's, he owns it. It's his name at the end of the day. And people get upset because Endeavor or whatever want to work with WWE and Vince and shit. It's like, well, you know what? Vince is part of WWE. Like, you can't buy. Vince wasn't selling WWE. He's selling himself, which is a very high equitable factor. I mean, you could say that, well, he's out of touch with people. Well, there's other people involved instead of just, it's not, Vince handles the business, he always has, and he handles the bottom line. Bottom line is Vince McMahon. WWE without Vince McMahon doesn't exist. Vince McMahon's the one going out and having the board and working these contracts. Without Vince McMahon, I'm afraid what happens to WWE, it could get torn in different directions. Without Vince McMahon, I'm really not sure if WWE exists. Because when he goes, when he leaves it, it's not going to be the same. I mean, better or worse? I'd say worse. Without Vince McMahon, it's going to be worse. You might get what you want in the short term, or you might have the superstar you like go forward, but no one else is. You know, you can't make it everybody happy. It's not possible. But you got to keep everybody guessing, and that's what Vince McMahon has done and continues to do. He makes everybody unhappy, and that way everybody's watching because everybody wants their guy. They want their guy to do it. You know, they want this or they want that. I don't know who he's after. I'll get the hell out of here, buddy. Whoever you want, go get him. Like, yeah, there is a mayor back from a cop. He's back there flashing everybody over and get over it. It's like, well, we were just getting out of his way in case he was in a hurry and wanted to get going. Well, damn it, I'm just driving all this fucking day away. I don't know. Well, anyways, it's 1:14 my time. 13:14 from military time. I don't know. I met Vince once in passing, but he never said shit to me, and I never had to say shit to him. He was just walking by. Hey, Vince McMahon, like, he ain't gonna give some shit to talk to me. He would have probably said hi and been nice about it. You know, he would have said hi and shit. It's just, you know, when you're working and you don't really think, hey, I'm gonna talk to this guy. And then, you know, I mean, that really is. WWE behind the backstage, just talk about everything. Everybody talks about something different. But, can't wait. They got to do ham sandwiches. Fucking griddle. I can't wait. Shower, and then we go down there and stop and grab me and give the ladies food. Shower, cleaned up, kind of vegged out. It was like a dig. I was like, well, I don't know, man. I always keep myself clean, but I need to. I want to take a shower, shave, make myself not such a. That's good, buddy. should stop streaming and get to a Love's, but I know there's one up here in Rolla, so I'm not too far away. Rolla, Missouri has Love's. Next stop there. 3 hours and 9 minutes, so. I talk, and then I get 30-minute DOT, which will give me another 3 hours, so actually I have 6. I would need that to get where I'm going, 200 miles away. Thought I'd be here about 1900, which is 7 o'clock, but no, I'll be here at 1700. It's always good to show up early. Well, it's just because I'm going to stop for an hour and clean up. And then grab a couple of days at 61 and grab some supper. Need to grab some new gloves when I'm up here, too. Well, I can stop streaming. I mean, I'm really not like streaming for any reason. Just kind of being here, doing this, talking. I don't know how good you hear me. Don't really give a fuck. Just I'm not really like doing it. Don't know if it's loud enough. – 26 miles to Rolla. Yep. You know, it's close. And I get to Rolla. I know there's a truck stop here. I got this, which is amazing. It goes over where everything is. 22 miles. Go ahead and lock that in.
22.7 miles ahead. Take exit 189 and then turn right on High Point Industrial Drive, Bo versus Bar.
Yep.
22.5 miles ahead. Take exit 189 and then turn right on High Point Industrial Drive, Bo versus Bar.
I ain't gonna mess with that shit until I'm headed back out. I don't need it. I stopped in Indianapolis. Stopped this morning when I left. Actually, no, I fueled last night. And then I went to a TA, fueled in Lowe's, because that's my stops, because I get discount. Tired. I don't know what I want for dinner. I want Chinese. Or something light, you know, one of the heavy. I know I ain't streaming that long. Hour 40 something, probably. A couple hours. Yeah, see, that's my ring. One of them. You notice, see in there where I got my engagement. Fuck you, Sam. Fuck you. I hide it. Hidden engagement. I ain't putting it on my left finger. It ain't official. It don't go on my left finger, not yet. It's hidden. I don't hide it because like I'm trying to get pussy somewhere. I just hide it. I just do. It's too big. It was big enough, and then I lost weight. And I need to get it resized. I'll show you. See, it was big enough, but I had to get it resized because it works, but it's not exact. Like I like to hide it. It's still there, but I mean I can walk around with it. But it needs resized. I wash my hands and it falls off. It doesn't stay on like it used to. It used to stay on, not anymore. 20 miles. Off route. Oh, when I turn. Yeah, well, you know what? Eat my dick. I'm getting off. Yeah. Oh shit, I guess I could end the stream. I mean,